In the early 20th century, a world in motion was just beginning to harness the power of logistics. The concept of dispatching, at the heart of coordinating deliveries and production, was still in its infancy. But as industries and needs grew, so too did the need for more sophisticated dispatch systems. The 1910s marked the first documented advancements in dispatching. With World War I in the background, the era was a pivotal moment for industrial progress. Stephenson's patent for the first truck mixer in 1916 in Columbus, Ohio, set the stage for more mobile and efficient concrete delivery. The 1920s saw the introduction of the first concrete plants and delivery trucks. However, dispatching was still rudimentary. Early tools like handwritten dispatch sheets and simple phone systems began to make communication more reliable between plants and delivery trucks. As fleets grew larger, so did the challenges. By the 1930s, companies began advertising phone numbers to streamline dispatch operations. Trucks could carry more, up to 2 or 3 cubic yards, making dispatch efficiency critical. World War II pushed the boundaries of industry, and dispatching was no exception. With a focus on larger-scale operations, better communication tools were essential. Early radio systems technology would soon find its way into dispatching, allowing for real-time updates between trucks and dispatch centers. The 1950s introduced real-time communication. With radios added to the mix, dispatchers could now log orders and truck assignments in that moment. And the infamous dispatch sheet, marked by using multiple colored pens, became a mainstay in dispatch operations across the country. The 1960s ushered in the age of computers, albeit on a limited scale. Dispatchers like Jim Wagner in Minneapolis were pioneers in envisioning more streamlined, tech-driven systems.
Back in the days before computers, we had did all of our scheduling by hand on a chart, and all of our truck tracking was done on a tracking board, motorized machine with moving belts. Each belt represented a job, and we would put the magnets on that represented trucks on the belts at the estimated travel time to the job site. And by the time it gets to 0, we should be hearing from the driver. Nobody was using anything like that before. They were using a dispatch sheet, a large sheet with all orders on it. And old-time dispatchers would study these big sheets and try to make sense out of it. And then, of course, every time an order changed or canceled or came in, you have to erase or cross off and rewrite it, and it was a fairly laborious process.
By 1968, microchips, first used in space programs like Apollo 8, showed what was possible for the future of dispatching. In the 1970s, the technology that would later transform dispatching took root in humble garages. Companies like Apple were born, while pioneers in dispatching technology like Jim Wagner's Advanced Control Systems, or ACS, introduced microprocessors in early dispatch computers. It was around this time that ACS introduced their first computer with a total of 64 kilobytes of memory and around 1 gigabyte of storage. But tickets were printed on paper and filed manually, and tracking truck status was displayed on large boards for dispatch to see. By the 1980s, dispatching entered the digital age with the introduction of computerized truck tracking. ACS's color graphics monitor brought real-time visibility to dispatchers, allowing them to track trucks by capacity and location like never before. Today, dispatching has evolved far beyond its origins. From handwritten notes to fully automated systems, the history of dispatching is a story of innovation, problem-solving, and constant adaptation. As industries grow, so do the challenges and the tools we create to meet them.